Hey there, middle school math teachers. Test prep is right around the corner, and let's face it, keeping students engaged during review can kind of feel like climbing Mount Everest. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Today, I'm sharing 3 real life strategies on how to keep your students motivated, energized, and ready to crush that state test. Let's dive in. If you're new around here, my name is Kathy Martin, and I help 6th, 7th, 8th grade and Algebra 1 math teachers experience more aha moments in the classroom, all while saving time and money with their lesson planning and resources. Okay, so first up, we are talking about how to make state test review engaging and exciting. So let's gamify some of those practice sessions that we're already doing in class. Let's turn boring test prep into an exciting game like Math Jeopardy or Test Prep Bingo. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see exactly what my Jeopardy board looks like. Okay, so I'm going to make myself smaller here. Okay, so you can see here that this is what I call my math challenge showdown. So it is set up just like Jeopardy. This is just a template, a simple template that I use. Right now, these are the categories that I just put in for fun. So I have vocabulary, one-step equations, X and Y, distributed property, and integers. But what I haven't done is I haven't connected any questions to it. But what I will do is I will set up, so if a student says, okay, I select distributed property for 200, I would click here and it would take me to the distributed property 200 slide, and then they would see the question here. There's obviously no question here right now because, like I said, I just have not inputted the question yet. But this is kind of what the game board looks like. And it's super, super fun. It's a great way to review topics, especially things like distributed property, integers, equations that you might not have seen, your kids may not have seen in a while, just in a gamified way. You could do this individually in class, you could do this in teams. There's so many different ways that you could use this type of test review in your classroom. Adding a competitive game-like element keeps students engaged because they want to win. They want those bragging rights. And if it's possible, maybe include a little prize for them, candy, a bookmark, a sticker. Kids love all of those things. Okay, next. Idea number 2, use quick focused review stations. I am obsessed with stations. You can find an entire channel on my channel all about stations, how to get started with them, what stations to use, why you want to use stations. I have a whole series, it's not a channel. I have a whole series of videos that will help you get started with stations, but using stations really breaks all of your content, the math concepts that we're learning, into small bite-sized pieces. And if students can just focus on one question at a time, it makes things so much easier. And it really helps prevent like serious burnout with kids because you're allowing them to move around. They're only staying at one station maybe 15, 20 minutes at a time. And it really allows for focus work. Okay, now we're moving on, right? And then finally, incorporate movement and brain breaks. Don't underestimate the power of movement and brain breaks. This can be as simple as 30 seconds to a minute long. Brain breaks like standing and stretching, an energy shakeout, right? Playing a quick game of Simon Says can really help reset us and prepare us for the next task at hand. And I know you might be thinking, Simon Says in like middle school and Algebra 1, like that's pretty babyish. I promise you it is not. These kids love their childhood games, even though they are still children, but anything to get kids up, some physical activity really not only resets focus, but also boosts that energy. So even if it's like, okay, I want everyone to stand up, stretch your arms over their head, now touch your toes, right? March it out a little bit. This way, students are ready to tackle the next problem with the clear mind. And I think sometimes we as teachers also need a physical brain break, and we don't even realize it. Like we might have been, just like talking and moving around and helping kids so much that our brains are like pretty fried, and we just need a minute to like take a quick stretch, move your body for a second, roll those shoulders, move those legs, shake out your arms, and just kind of get the blood flowing back into our bodies. If you want more test prep ideas, be sure to snag a free ticket to the Test Prep Success Summit using the link right below in the description box. I can't wait to have you join us for this epic virtual free conference where you'll get PD hours and be more prepared than ever for state testing. See you soon. Bye.